Replay, the show that's been alienating wrestling fans since 2003.
What can we say about this distinguished sport that hasn't already been said before?
It's fake.
It's homoerotic.
No man should wear a gold lame banana hammock.
Sure, it's easy to make snide comments about this glorified soap opera for men, but there's still that unquantifiable X factor that somehow draws people to wrestling like moths to a spandex-clad flame.
And that's why, instead of being smart alecky, we'll just bring you this next review.
Here's our verdict on the long-anticipated WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 for the PS2. Sure, you could watch professional wrestling to see women get objectified, but why? Not when there's an opportunity to watch greasy men celebrate their right to wear constrictive undergarments. With everything from guys getting hit in the sack,
Matter of time before we saw that,
to guys getting laid out by Cadillacs. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 is definitely fun for the whole family. But seriously, this title actually has plenty of good things to talk about. First of all, not only does this game present an impressive roster of current WWE superstars, but it also includes blasts from the past like Jake the Snake Roberts and Bret the Hitman Hart. You can even relive classic matches like Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan. That's before the Hulkster started destroying his own legacy with terrible reality shows. Now the legal department says that I can't make a joke, but I can comment on the irony of Eddie Guerrero holding an urn. If you laughed, you're going to hell. But this game doesn't miss a detail. It included all of the wrestlers' flamboyant entrances, their texture-mapped likenesses, and even finishing moves such as the Stone Cold Stunner and the People's Elbow. There's also a variety of game modes, so you can have fun competing in a battle royale, or watching that random guy buy a soda while two men duke it out in a backstage brawl. But before you can start the story mode, you're going to want to create your own character. The Creative Player mode allows gamers to use green skin and polka dot bikinis to instill fear into the hearts of their opponents. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry, or when I have a wedgie. Another treat is that the voice acting is done by actual WWE superstars, like Booker T.
now can you dig that?
And wannabe rapper John Cena.
Showing you my five-knuckle shuffle.
Nothing personal, Johnny, but I think you should do that in the bathroom. Although the voice acting is solid, the announcing sucks like a mosquito.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
No, really, the announcing is terrible.
You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
Now, you'd think that a wrestling game would have great wrestling, right? Well, think again. The hit detection can still be a little sketchy, and the controls make it difficult to attack a desired opponent. Sorry about that, ref. But once you get the hang of things, the new stamina feature makes the game as realistic as professional wrestling can be. If you don't keep an eye on the gauge, your grappler could run out of steam,
Not after a match.
causing momentum to swing in the other direction. And before you know it, you might get thrown through a table. All in all, this title isn't perfect, but it's still a very solid grappler. With all of the game's different modes and characters, it will be a long time before players run out of things to do. In the end, we give WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 4 crotch stomps out of 5. Kids, I don't care if it looks fun in the game. Please, don't punch each other in the junk. You'll never have children if you do.
Actually, I think that might be Darwinism at work.
You know what? You may have a point.